This time it's the turn of Leinster and Ulster, as Laois, the minor specialists of the last decade, meet Derry, another of the counties very much to the forefront of underage success in recent years. With a controversial Ulster final defeat being followed by an incredible back-from-the-dead quarter-final win over Cork. A win which really showed sight to the Laois underage conveyor belt, as once again the county has produced an exceptional minor 15. The aces in the Midland pack this time seem to be mostly in attack, with number 15 Donny Kingston and full forward Conor Meredith, two-player National League semi-final between Donegal and Kildare. Today it's Derry in red and white, Laois in blue and white. Derry playing left to right in this first half. They have the first possession. Good build up early on from Derry. James Keelt, good ball inside. Taken by Lee Moore. Derry now comes back to Lee Moore. It's a big effort from him, but it sails to the... It was Gavin McGeehan, supported by James Keelt, that put the pressure on Conor Boyle. And James, quarter final, strikes it cleanly, curling a little bit, but not soon enough to cause any problems. So James Keelt gets the game's up. Kingston, another huge, strong player, might go for the score from there. It's only 20 metres out. Bit of a tail on it. Goal against Roscommon that delighted the Laois manager Eddie Kelly. Brian Smith, that took a bit of a deflection, falls nicely, and the opportunity as the Derry defence backed off the point in the end. The high ball inside, Conor Meredith got there first as Andrew Warnock was perhaps a little unsighted, and Conor Meredith with a quick response moment as Zach Toohey picks up the loose ball for Laois. Laois suddenly now hitting their stride. Good defence there. Again, Conor Boyle having a slight problem. The opportunity for the goal. Sizzling over the crossbar. That one right through the centre. And again, it was James Keelt feeling that ball back. And in the end, great score from Stephen Cleary. After this game, both sides having opportunities and playing good open football. Conor Meredith, the man who plays that ball back again. Sean Ramsbottom there looking for the possession. And Aidan Heron in the end takes the score. Attacks have been very productive. The support was outside all the time, and Aidan Heron just tapped it over. Well, this certainly has been a change in the Derry attack. Tackling by Derry, winning good possession. And that one looking good too. Gone on a roll at the moment. Chris McCaig, the half-back, taking this one. Now the experiment of playing him at midfield was shelved for this game. The Laois forwards have scored 12 goals and 85 points between them. And the Derry defence has conceded very little, just a goal and 21 points in 4 games. And you can see why. All very tight. But in the end, that brought the score. Donny Kingston, he doesn't need an awful lot of space. Big and strong, turns well, gets his first score of this game. We seem to be picking him up. That's a great deliberate ball inside from Robbie Keogh, in as far as Damien Lowry. Damien Lowry just sees it go away from him, but a touch on that one too strong. Cross fielding and good support from Zach Toohey as well. Stephen Cleary did well to get back goal side off him and prevent the run going on. Conor Meredith, big kick from there. That one just, not just the target man, but a player who can go outfield, win ball. A superb catch there from Ciaran O'Boyle. He soared into the sky for that one. Good diagonal ball in as far as Lee Moore. Turning and twisting, tormenting Joe O'Connor, and then the corner. Lee Moore is in behind as well. Lee Moore does well this time, and that's clever from Lee Moore, but it just didn't have enough strength. It away, Ciaran O'Boyle. 2-3 players inside. Gavin McGeehan takes the shot. And that Henry winning that ball. James Keelt, Lee Moore is up. Can't hold on to it. Good defence. Robbie Keogh steals it away for Laois into this game in the centre of the field. John O'Sh lost the All-Ireland final to Cork, but he contributes a lot of experience to this side and indeed a lot of scores as well, as does Conor Meredith. Conor Meredith going inside, but again, Henry are getting a lot of very tight defenders in to make the challenges. And it's just into that full full, and Gavin McGeehan turns well this time. Gavin McGeehan takes the score. From the moment he got turned quickly, always alert to the breakdown, and as his own man blocked one of the Laois defenders, he did well to just scoop that one over the bar. So Gavin McGeehan gets his first again. This is good football from Derry. Another chance and another score. And up in support, the centre forward had drifted out onto the left hand side. He struck it well, laid back on it a little bit, but a good score. If anyone can drag them back into this game, it will be him. But again, that Derry defence living up to its name. Opportunity for Brian Smith. He can take it from there, but underhits it. And Laois started all again through John O'Loughlin. And you can see that Derry try to put as much pressure on him as possible every time he. And Ed Kelly this time turns well from very little opportunity and full of confidence. Sent that one soaring between the uprights in towards Hill 16. And there was no doubt that they were going to get that ball. Sean Ramsbottom was in there. Conor Meredith this time, great to the sideline and the end line. Kept in by Conor Meredith. Quick ball from Conor Meredith back into the centre. All the difference in this game. Lee Moore. Declan Mullen. He looked for the score from there, Declan Mullen. Declan, he won't be unhappy. Niall Conway. Again, that ball aimed in towards full forward. Gavin McGeehan. And James Keelt in support. Leave it to Gavin McGeehan to use his strength. Play it outside to James Keelt, and James Keelt has no trouble now. Laois could do with a few scores. And Meredith comes out again as a result of that. The midfielder putting everything into trying stopping him, and got hurt as a result of that. But in that Ulster final, part of a new Derry midfield for this game, made a lot. Lee Moore now did well, twists, turns, and takes a fine score. He created his own. Went left, cut back right, and as he was closed down on, it hit high over the defenders. When at one point in the first half they trailed by 1-3 to no score. They were 5 points down at the break. Stephen Cleary, and he was caught, Stephen Cleary. So there'll be a word there for Ed Kelly. No doubt about it. Certainly looks like a yellow card offence. Player was gone, took his legs from under him. So Rory Hickey will show the first yellow card of this game, and it will be to Laois's centre forward Ed Kelly. Support after taking the free. There's a nice ball into the corner where it's 2-on-1, but it's the one that gets it, Lee Moore. He's not really going anywhere. James Doyle, haven't seen much of him in the game so far. John O'Loughlin, this is a promising move for Laois. Keelan O'Boyle is working very hard though. Not alone is he catching ball, but he's getting back into his own defence and helping out. He's staying back there now, just in front of that full back line. Looking a little bit like Bino McDonald, only about 9 inches taller. They could do with this one. If he can land it, it's a big score. It looked good as it left his boot. but it's Derry playing this ball very well. And that one just to the right. Check on the scoreboard. Maybe he can't believe what he's seeing as James Keelt goes for his third point of this game. Throws it up, brings it in well from left to right, and James Keelt today, 3 points for him. The bounce of the ball favours Derry. Looked like he was going to go for the shot from there. Chris McKay comes in instead though, and he finishes well. Well, escaped as if he was going to go for the score himself. Spotted Chris McKay in the centre, and Chris McKay had no trouble from dead straight in front of the goals. Opening up more and more for them. Aidan Heron going for another one. And Zach Toohey, player who loves to attack, but just hasn't had much opportunity today. But a great opportunity now for Laois. The ball is in behind, and James Doyle challenged a jump, clear in behind the defence. The pressure was put onto him. Away a free, but the opportunity was there for the goal as Donny Kingston kicks the free over. Took the game to Laois, pushed on. We're at half-time, 6-point lead. And while it's a bit early to be breaking out the champagne in the James Doyle following on. Nice little touch to give the ball back to Stephen Cleary. He won't go for the shot himself though. He'll play it back as far as Aidan Heron. And that ball a loose one. It comes to James Doyle though, not blocked this time, gets the kick away. And Donny Kingston was in there looking for it. Conor Meredith breaks the tackle and takes the score. It took pace, and in the end he shrugged off the challenge, takes a good score. Well cut out by Zach Toohey. It was a bit too hopeful. Laois have the opportunity. Henry wins the free. And now an opportunity through from Donny Kingston. Kieran Farrell blocked. Donny Kingston. Good score for Laois. They're getting back into the game. Session. John O'Loughlin got the hand in. He made the dispossession, played it out to Donny Kingston, and Donny Kingston finished well. So the margin is now down to 4 points for Donny Kingston. Good battle going on in there now between Donny Kingston and Carlos McWilliams. Players chasing for possession now. It's all very, very crowded and very, very tight. Zach Toohey's in there. Gets it out to Donny Kingston. Donny Kingston has 5 men trying to get in around him there. And in the end, that ball... Declan Mullen can take the score from there. That's an important score for Derry. Pressure for the last few minutes since the second throw-in, and Declan Mullen relieves some of the pressure back once again. Conor Meredith, great run through the centre. Ed Kelly, oh, great blocking. And again, that long ball. The tactic is obvious, this time it might work. James Doyle. And James Doyle this time fouled as he was in the act of Kingston now. And again, have the easy task from dead straight in front. That's his second point of this. So the margin remains the same. Like Williams. And then he spoiled it all in a way, I suppose, but again, might have felt Laois, their tails up a little bit in this second half. There's far more hunger in their play, and this game is by no means over. Donny Kingston, he's one of the reasons why it's not. Carlos McWilliams challenging him. Help there from Keelan O'Boyle. They may have to go from distance. But Laois again getting the ball but finding difficulty in going anywhere with it. The referee giving the free this time. In quickly. It's Sean Ramsbottom. Nice leisurely little ball inside towards Donny Kingston again. Kingston has it on the edge of the small parallelogram. Can he get a shot in? He flicks it outside. Zach Toohey. Goal for Laois. But it was the man on the edge of the square that made it. Donny Kingston. He drew the defenders in around him. Quick ball outside to Zach Toohey, and the wing back got the goal. Just what Laois required to bring them back into this game, and now there's only a point between them. Great finishing from Zach Toohey. He scored 6 points before today in the championship. Perfectly placed to get his first goal of 2007. Lee Kennedy holding on a little bit too long. Zach Toohey again. Again, the long ball inside. The nice little tap down though. Is there an equaliser in this one? James Doyle back outside. And the free in for Laois. A huge comeback. If Conor Meredith can pop this one over. He's put it wide. 1 point in the first half. Derry led by 7 points, 10 points to 3. Stuff now though, James Doyle. And this time, down off the woodwork. Well, there's players all over the place trying to get hold of that ball for Derry. Aidan Heron, Gavin McGeehan, his strength obvious again. Lee Moore. Aidan Heron forward. Aidan Heron goes for the score. That's a very good score. It opened up in the Laois defence. Laois pushing forward, looking for the equaliser. And Aidan Heron, a player who just lies back on the ball a bit. It doesn't look like the best technique at times, but it's very successful. Strikes it cleanly, strikes it well, good score. He just floated that one in. And there's no doubt that that's where he will take up his role now, moving back so that Derry will. But Zach Toohey, energetic as ever. Robbie Keogh, he's been everywhere today and has never given up. And they play the long ball tactic in again to that full forward line. It looked for a moment as if Conor Meredith had it. He lost it, he got it back again, then he lost it. And cornerback Mickey McKinney. And Kingston, Donny. Run on there just for a moment, perhaps thought that there might just be a goal in this one, but really, it's a point that's there for the taking. And Donny Kingston's kick confirms that. He takes the point. So really, Laois have it. Simon Miller. Conor Meredith. Zach Toohey again. Will he get second goal in this game? Zach Toohey goes for the goal. He's got it. Absolutely amazing stuff from Zach Toohey. In exactly the same circumstances, he got his first goal when Laois were 4 points behind. He's got his second goal with Laois 4 points behind again. And now there's just a point between the sides. Is there time for Laois to grab an equaliser? And if Zach Toohey's first goal was good, his second was brilliant. Top right-hand corner, and here come Laois now to save the game. So for them, all it will take is one flash of genius. Donny Kingston will go for the point. It's curling in. It's curled over. Donny Kingston has saved Laois. Well, what a finish to this game. It seemed as if Derry were cruising through to the All-Ireland final, and Donny Kingston right down the middle. A great score and a great relief. And Derry now, to set themselves up to save the game in the last 5 minutes, now have to come and look for a winner again. They've lost possession. Kelly giving the advice, but he can't take the kick. It's spinning in towards Stoney Kingston again. Derry bringing players back. Stoney Kingston plays it across into the centre. The Derry defence will have to be disciplined. Robbie Keogh, chance of the shot. It's very, very high. It looks like it's coming back inside. No, it doesn't. Drops short. And Derry have it. And Carlos McWilliams had. Laois got out of jail. And the man who did most for them with the equaliser was Stoney Kingston, alongside Carlos McWilliams, the Derry full forward Gavin McGeehan. But the man who got the 2 goals that made all the difference, wing back Zach Toohey. Laois needed him most, got a double strike. 2 brilliant goals from him, saved the day for Laois and bring this game to a replay. Final score, Laois 2 goals and 12 points, Derry 1 goal and 15.